सर्वानुमते यानी कि सर्वसम्मति से देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी को पार्टी के नेता के रूप में घोषणा करता हूं और नेता घोषित करता हूं।
Now, Fadnavis also extended his gratitude to Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar. At around 3:30 or 4 p.m. today, Maharashtra leaders are expected to submit a letter to the governor staking their claim to form the government. Preparations are underway in full swing for the swearing-in that happens tomorrow at Azad Maidan.
ये अनप्रेसिडेंटेड, अनपैरेलल्ड इस प्रकार का मैंडेट महायुति को मिला। एकनाथ जी के नेतृत्व में शिवसेना की भी सीटें बहुत अच्छी तरीके से बढ़ी। अजीत दादा पवार के नेतृत्व में राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस की सीटें भी बहुत अच्छी बढ़ी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जो यश मिला है ये स्ट्राइकिंग रेट ऐतिहासिक हिस्टोरिकल है। माननीय देवेंद्र जी के नेतृत्व में हम सब ने चुनाव लड़ा। माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी, माननीय अमित भाई शाह, माननीय नड्डा जी, इन्होंने हमको मार्गदर्शन दिया। आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी के विधिमंडल गठ के नेता के रूप में एक मत से, सर्वानुमत से देवेंद्र जी का चयन हम सब लोग ने मिलकर किया और आगे अभी सत्ता स्थापना करने का दावा भी करेंगे। हमारे लिए तो आज दिवाली है।
I will, of course, be going across to my guests who have been waiting quite patiently at this point. But first, before I go to them, let me go across to Shrishti, who is joining us live from Raj Bhavan. Shrishti, all eyes are now on the Raj Bhavan here because in about 2 hours from now, the Mahayuti is expected to come and formally stake claim to form the government. The key question now is, who will be the deputy chief ministers? Will Eknath Shinde be among them?
Well, of course, right now where we are present is in front of the Raj Bhavan. You can see in the visuals, this is the Raj Bhavan of the state of Maharashtra. And of course, what it has not seen in last 5 years. Earlier, the government which, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar tried to form, that dissolved. Then after that, a massive thing which came up was the Mahavikas Aghadi. And at that particular time, Devendra Fadnavis mentioned that "Mi punha yil," that means I'll come back. And that's what is reflecting in the state of Maharashtra now. He has been chosen as the group leader, and now he has been announced as the chief minister post for the state of Maharashtra by all the BJP leaders. Now, earlier, Eknath Shinde has supported and extended his gratitude as well, and he mentioned that whatever the decision BJP will take, I will abide by it. Now, importantly, what exactly Devendra Fadnavis as well as the other leaders who were present in that particular press conference, wherein Nirmala Sitharaman as well as the senior leaders of BJP were present, they mentioned that tomorrow Devendra Fadnavis as well as 2 deputies will take the oath. Now, we have to see if Eknath Shinde will be the deputy chief minister. However, now what is transpiring is that, of course, he will be in the administration. He has to keep his, group tight in the state of Maharashtra.
Okay, Shrishti, on that note, that's a very important point you've left us with. Will Eknath Shinde be one of those deputy chief ministers who take oath tomorrow? And let me straight away, without losing any further time, put that across to Krishna Hegde, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena, who's now joining us at this point. Mr. Hegde, I would really appreciate if you can clarify it once and foremost for us and for all our viewers. Will Eknath Shinde ji be part of this government as deputy chief minister? What will his exact role be? Mr. Hegde, you are on mute. Unfortunately, I request you to unmute and you can continue your point.
Yeah, Ritanshu, first of all, I would, give my hearty congratulations to Devendra Fadnavis ji, who has been elected unanimously as the legislative party leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party and also prospectively the 31st chief minister of this great state, Maharashtra. And as our leader Eknath Shinde ji, who's the Mukhya Neta, has clearly said, we had given all the rights to Sammanya Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah ji to decide on the formation of the government and who will be the chief minister. Similarly, in our national executive meeting around a week ago, we have authorized Eknath Shinde ji to take each and every decision on behalf of the Shiv Sena. And therefore, I think we are very hopeful that he will join the government as a deputy chief minister. As a party worker, I would definitely want the same, and so do lakhs of our party workers. And I think he will honor the wishes of all our party workers. But however, it is Eknath Shindeji's decision on his own, and he is a very matured leader. I'm sure that he will take the right decision on what he wants to do in the next course of things. However, let me tell you that at 2 o'clock, all the Mahayuti leaders, three Mahayuti leaders, are meeting together, the top leadership of the Mahayuti. And at 3 o'clock, the Mahayuti is going to take claim to form the government in Maharashtra.
But Mr. Hegde, surely there must be some knowledge within your party as to whether Mr. Shinde will be taking oath. It's less than 24 hours now for him to take oath as Deputy Chief Minister, if at all he will be taking oath. I mean, how is it that the party still does not know what Mr. Eknath Shinde will
No,
be
no.
doing?
If you ask me on a personal note, I think he should be taking the oath. We all want him to take the oath, and we want him to be the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. There is no two ways about it. However, as a leader of the party, he is
Okay.
the Mukhya Neta of the party, and he will take the right decision on for himself and for the party.
All right, Mr. Hegde, let me please stay on with us. Let me also welcome my other guests as well, because we had gone straight into it without introducing them. So pardon my rudeness. Asif Bamla, spokesperson of the BJP, Anish Kawande, spokesperson of the NCP, SP, and of course Tehseen Poonawala, political analysts, are joining me at this point as well. Asif Bamla ji, congratulations. We have
Thank
been
you.
quite firm and severe on you in terms of asking you again and again कि कब बन रही है सरकार, कब बन रही है सरकार. I've seen tomorrow सरकार finally बन रही है, and I'm hoping and I'm sure people of Maharashtra are breathing a sigh of relief that the suspense is now over. But थोड़ी सी suspense अभी भी है. एकनाथ शिंदे जी बनेंगे Deputy Chief Minister? Will he accept what will be seen unfortunately as a demotion? And portfolios का क्या सीन है?
हमने पहले दिन से कहा और अब भी कह रहे हैं.
आसिफ जी आप भी म्यूट पर है, प्लीज अनम्यूट योर स्क्रीन.
अच्छा एक मिनट.
No, you're not. Please go on. Sorry.
I'm not. हम पहले दिन से ही कह
No,
रहे
you're
हैं
audible. Please
कि
continue.
ये चुनाव हम तीनों मिलकर साथ लड़े और महायुति का जो प्रदर्शन रहा और हर एक का प्रदर्शन बेहतरीन रहा. मतलब मैं ये नहीं कहूंगा भारतीय जनता पार्टी का तो एग्जेम्पलरी रहा ही, बट द स्ट्राइक रेट ऑफ द शिवसेना हैज बीन फैबुलस. Ajit Dada also, which a lot of people were thinking would not do well, has also delivered very well. So overall, it is मैं सलाम करता हूँ इस राज्य की जनता को जिन्होंने एक बहुमत की सरकार दी. Because in the last 5 years they saw the wrongs that happened in the gap of the 2.5 years when the MVA was there. So now the people have wanted to give a decisive vote to a government which is in sync with the central government. अगर आज आप देखें तो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स देखें, तमाम जो विकास के काम जो पिछले 2.5 साल में वो on the back burner have now to go on a very forward speed. And of course, as far as the alliance is concerned, let me tell you, Bharatiya Janata Party यूटी का धर्म निभाती है. हमने बिहार में भी कमिट किया था नीतीश बाबू को मुख्यमंत्री बनाने को, उन्हें बनाया गया. यहाँ भी संख्या के बल के अनुसार एकनाथ जी को पूरे सम्मान से, आफ्टर ऑल वो भी हमारा अभिमान है और उन्होंने भी पूरी ताकत से हम सब मिलकर, when there's a success, it's a teamwork. It's not that okay, Eknath ji alone is responsible,
Okay.
or Devendra ji or Ajit Dada. So it's been a teamwork, and it's a fabulous teamwork which the state and the country saw. While on the other side you saw the blickerings in the MBA,
आसिफ जी,
जहाँ पर उन्होंने उम्मीदवार एक दूसरे को पूछे वक्त डिक्लेयर कर दिया, उम्मीदवार डिक्लेयर हो
Asif
गए
ji,
तो
if we were
नाराजगी हो
having
गई.
this
तो
conversation
चुनाव काल
even
में
1 week ago,
उन्होंने इस कॉन्फ्रेंस
maybe
में,
then
give me 10
all
seconds,
these
give me 10
claims of
seconds.
teamwork and fabulous coordination and fabulous everybody working together would have made sense. There is no denying the fact that for 11 days there was a lot of suspense, because clearly there were some ruffled egos which had to be smoothed and people had to be given assurances. We still don't know whether it's over. Tehseen Poonawala coming
It's
here
over.
at this
Don't
point. Do
worry
you
about
buy
it.
the
You will
point,
see
the
all that
statement
ending
now that
tomorrow.
all is well? Okay. Tehseen, do
कल
you
जो
buy the
जोशो
logic that
कल जो
everything is now
जोशो
well?
उल्लास से
And what
आप
we saw for
शपथ
the past
देखोगे
11 days was
तो
just
सारी
essentially teething problems in trying to understand how to make sense of such a massive mandate?
At the onset, thank you so much for having me on the show. And let me congratulate my friend, my brother Asif Bhai and Krishna Bhai for the mandate once again that they have got. Also, many congratulations to the people of Maharashtra, to Devendra Fadnavis ji and the coalition government of the Mahayuti. Look, obviously, I would have wanted the MVA to win. I flew down from Delhi from the Mirror Now studios to vote against the Mahayuti and for the MVA, but we lost day one. And Devendra Fadnavis ji is one of the most decent people in Maharashtra politics. He and Ashish Shelar are a winning combination for the BJP in Maharashtra, and they've done a phenomenal job. At the same time, you need to appreciate the outgoing Chief Minister Eknath Shinde ji, one of a very nice Chief Minister. And I think and I hope that as Maharashtrians and as Indians, both the Mahayuti government will work for the progress of Maharashtra. The unemployment, which is a massive issue, the economy of Maharashtra, which is declining, which is extremely worrying for India, because as you know, Maharashtra is the economic capital of India. The projects of Maharashtra that are going out, so they will be able to seize these problems, which is number one. Law and order was worrying. We've seen several incidents, so that will be able to be taken care of. But you know what? These are early days. Wish them all the best, and I hope that we have 5 years of good governance. Also, with my friend from the NCP here, I think the Congress and NCP must come together, and give a good LOP from either of the two parties, and the LOP must be decided immediately with the Congress and the NCP together.
Well, by NCP, you mean the NCP SP, or the NCP as we know
Yes.
it,
No.
currently is
NCP
looking
SP,
to have
in
a
my
clear
opinion.
share in the
No.
Yes.
Obviously NCP.
I mean, we can opinions a bit different. Unfortunately, on paper, officially, the NCP with Ajit Pawar is said to be the deputy chief minister.
Yes,
Krishna Hegde coming in at this point.
I'm not a
Yes, I
fan
know
of.
there are all
But I'm not a
smiles, and
fan
we
of
all
Ajit Pawar.
like.
I'm not a fan of Ajit Pawar ji. I stand by Sharad
Okay.
Pawar ji. I'm not a fan of Ajit Pawar ji.
That's a good
I do
segue
like
to my
Eknath
next
Shinde ji. I
question.
do like Fadnavis ji. Ajit Pawar ji, he did well, but I'm not a fan of it. Sorry.
Okay. That's my segue to my next question. Mr. Krishna Hegde wanted to come in at this point. Sir, the point still remains that there are a lot of birth pangs in the government here, and I'll go to Anish also after that. And the sentiment that we received very clearly yesterday from our sources within your party is that the concern is that in the process of driving a hard bargain over the Home Ministry Speaker's post, you may be losing space to Ajit Pawar as the most favored ally for the BJP. Isn't that something to worry about? Because yes, the BJP is the bigger brother in the alliance in terms of MLAs, in terms of clout, in terms of strength. But you are still in competition with Mr. Ajit Pawar as to who is the next big MLA, next big party in the ally.
Ritanshu, we are not in competition with anyone here, let me state, and especially not with Ajit Dada's party. We are like three brothers in living in the same house, and we are extremely cordial and good relations with each other. Having said that, I must also again reiterate that the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena are together since 1987, and our bond is also on Hindutva. We are, a natural ally of the Bharatiya Janata Party and the oldest ally. So therefore, we don't have any competition as such. However, let me tell you, even in 2019, it was the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena which was elected to power by the people of Maharashtra. And therefore, after breaking off, Uddhav Thackeray went with the Congress. Now the people of Maharashtra have again reposed their faith on the Bharatiya Janata Party, Shiv Sena, and with that Ajit Pawar ji. And we are here to serve the people of Maharashtra. We want good governance. We want a $500 billion economy rushing to a $1 trillion economy. What, like Tassin, my friend said, we want all corporates coming back, industry also more in numbers investing in Maharashtra. We want to do justice to our farmers, youth, the women folk of Maharashtra, and continue all the yojanas which we have given in the last 2.5 years to the people of Maharashtra. And therefore, I think this is a working government. I must also thank the people of Maharashtra for again reposing
So who will
their
be the
faith
Home
in this
Minister, Krishna
government.
ji? Is your party, I
See,
mean, Shinde ji has already given up on the Chief Minister's post. Is he ready to give up on the Home Minister's portfolio and the Speaker's
see,
portfolio?
see, when we have already authorized Sammanya Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah ji to take the decisions, all these things are speculative rumors in the media. We are not asking for any specific portfolios. The last time we had 8 or 9 ministers
Okay.
in the government, and now we have Ajit Pawar ji's party also with similar. But however, because our numerical strength is more, we'll definitely have more ministers than the NCP and a little fewer than the Bharatiya Janata Party for sure.
Okay, Anish, once again, unfortunately, I'm coming to you last. That's not by design. I'm learning the tricks of this trade as well. But The point is, in 2019, there was a clear, simple political situation in Maharashtra. In the last 5 years, we have seen two Shiv Senas, two NCPs, to a point where, as Tehseen was pointing out, some people see this party as the real NCP, some people, your party is the real NCP, some people see Ajit Dada's party as the real NCP. Are we finally reaching a state of political stability at this point, given the volatility of the last few years, especially in the last few months? Or given how uneasy you still, so a lot of outsiders perceive this government formation has been so far, do you still see that the opposition will have to play a very watchful role to look out for any cracks within the Mahayuti?
Firstly, thank you for having me on your show. But I will say, unfortunately, that the political stability in Maharashtra is yet to return if the last 11 days are anything to go by, right? I think the reality is that you still have an incredible amount of political flux in the state today with the splits in the parties. And let's remember the mandate given to various parties. I think, firstly, we have to all come together to acknowledge that the Mahavikas Aghadi has lost this election and that Devendra Fadnavis ji is set to become the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. We all have great expectations from him. We hope that he'll move away from the logic and rhetoric of batenge to katenge towards the urgent issues that face Maharashtra today, from unemployment to an agrarian crisis to jobs for the future. That being said, I think the decision on which party is the original one and which one is the true inheritor of which legacy will only be decided in the upcoming polls to the civic bodies, which I hope will be held in the near future. I think you're going to see a lot more excitement in the Maharashtra front. As Tehseen has pointed out, we'll hopefully be getting together to form an LOP in the state soon, and also to play the role of a constructive opposition in the months to come.
So then you're saying that the picture is still left and the next president will be the local body election. Tehseen, then what lessons does the Mahavikas Aghadi take forward? Because let's be honest, if the Mahayuti was a divided front from the outside, the Mahavikas Aghadi's unity seems to be an absolute tatters when it comes to unity. We have had people from the Shiv Sena UBT on my show, on this platform itself, come twice in the last week, say that if necessary, we are ready to ally. If Mr. Eknath Shindeji is not very keen to play truant, we may be keen to jump ship as well to the Mahavikas, to the UT as well. The fact still remains that Maharashtra, the Mahayuti, seems to have been a decisive mandate, and whether or not you accept it or not, people do look at Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde as the true heirs of the NCP and the Shinde and the Thackeray legacy.
Eknath Shindeji for sure, yes. And as my friend Anish said, the local body elections will show a lot. But coming to the more pertinent questions you raised, look, from day one, I've been on record. I'm not very happy with the Shiv Sena UBD group alliance. That's point number one. The way Sanjay Raut has continuously destroyed the MBA, his comments, his out of sync comments, the nonsensical things that were spoken, even by the spokespersons, damaging it. There was no chief ministerial candidate, but they kept fighting for it in public for the seats, putting up rebel candidates. I think all of that now, one must be very clear with the UBT. In fact, Bal Thackeray Sahib's grandson lost to won against Milind Deora only because Raj Thackeray helped him win. Otherwise, he would have also lost it to Worli, Balasaheb Thackeray's grandson. So I just think that, we have to be, and I hope you have to be very clear with the UBT on what their stands are on upcoming elections. For example, now you'll have the Waqf bill in Parliament. What is the UBT stand going to be on that? You're going to have other issues in Parliament. What is their stand going to be on that? They can't come here when it suits them, go there when it suits them. So I think that's very clear. And I really do advise that the LOP should immediately form. Congress and NCP should come together. If UBT wants to join in, it's fine. They don't want to join in. But also, if UBT is serious about being a political party and not an NGO, please ask some of their spokespersons to keep quiet. Ask Sanjay Raut to not make public statements the way he keeps making, not make mocking statements, and fall in line with what the MBA policies are. Don't go about doing other things.
I really want to see Krishna Hegdeji's response to that. Just see it. All right. So there are two unnatural alliances at this point, Tehseen. Let's be honest here. The fact still remains Ajit Pawar with the Mahayuti is still...
Can I come in?
No, we appreciate Tehseen's view on Sanjay Raut.
Yes, Asif ji, 30 seconds because my team is really up after me to take a break.
No, I appreciate too. I applaud that Tehseen's opinion because I think he has July it was a little late though, but yeah, ये तो अभी की बात नहीं है, लेकिन सावरकर के बारे में आप पूछिए, 370 के बारे में पूछिए
Okay,
आप
okay, okay.
शिवसेना को,
Again, there
तो
are,
ये
to
तो
my opinion, there
ये
are
तो
still
ये
two
तो ये तो
unnatural alliances to
ये
watch
ये
out for. The
ये
persistence or the
alliance
survival of the
is a
Sena
bunch of
UPT
totally
in the
from day
Mahavikas
one,
Agadi is going
and
to be
that's
something to
only
look forward for. And I'm also very curious to see how long does Ajit Pawar stay on within the Mahayuti without making either of the other allies insecure at this point. But for now, at least the suspense seems to have ended. In about a couple of hours from now, we will, of course, see the Mahayutis taking claim to form the government, and tomorrow is the swearing in. Thank you so much, Asif Bhamla, Tehseen Poonawala, also Anish Gawande, and of course, Krishna Egdeji for joining us in this debate. Good luck to you. Good luck to the people of Maharashtra. It's time for a short break. More news and updates continue on the other side. Stay tuned.